muted. And then start. And if I'm not mistaken, technically, we should be live now. Okay. Now we get to add the chat for Twitch. Connecting to chat. Perfect. Good morning, friend. Didn't mean to like my own live again. And actually, slightly more intimate. Mic good. Logo good. I'm doing all right. How are you? Also, question, do you follow me on YouTube? And is there a chance that you can go comment there too? Or at least like the live, because I am testing things. Good morning. I'm also live on TikTok, by the way. Just wanted to let you know, and technically there's video there, so if you guys want to have multiple screens going on multiple different websites, that'd be great. No, I'm kidding. I'm testing things here. Also, I can't do that myself, and I don't have a team of people behind me. Wait, yes I do. You're my team. There's a notification on YouTube? Although I have to be careful right now because technically I'm on 3 different platforms. I don't know if the platforms would like that. Also, I'm small beans, so maybe the platforms won't mind. Who knows? It's not like I make the platforms money. Yet. Actually, kinda. It's negligible. Nice. This is wild, by the way. I have... How do I flip the camera? Do I really have to go into settings and do it from there on this? Let's see. Only one of you will be able to see this. The TikTok peoples. I literally have a monitor up there. And I have the YouTube chat. And then I have my laptop monitoring the Twitch chat. And then I have TikTok, which currently has 0 views, which is fine. Again, this is an experiment. I'm going to start trying to do one live English words, Mars. English words. I'm going to start trying to do one live episode a week at least, where I do this live and this live, and you can't see me. I should probably just turn on the camera, shouldn't I? No. There's already 1 camera on me. We don't need 2. Oh, God. That's going to be what ends up happening if I end up having a studio of it, which is my hopes and dreams. Oh, no. Reality's setting in again. Reality is setting in again, and... glad I'm doing this. Really glad I'm doing this. My logo looks so nice right there on the YouTube giant monitor. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you for the likes. Do we have questions for our host today? I have questions for all of you. How are you? Also, hello, friends. Hello. Hello, thank you for the likes. Okay. You know what? I might have underestimated how overwhelming this might be. um, Interesting. Can I like that comment in the YouTube? I can? Oh, hold on. There we go. 1 second. I can add Escape Reality Films as a moderator. Interesting. Duly noted. Duly noted that I can monitor my chats on here and here, which, by the way, if you don't know what and here is, you're about to. I am also recording live on the podcast. You're technically a part of podcast TikTok Live. Don't know how I'm managing this, but here we are. We are learning something new, taking advantage of our platforms. Not advantage, that sounds terrible. You know, some of the things that do sound terrible don't always have to be terrible. Some of them could be just things. Oh, that's fine. By all means. Hello, TikTok and Twitch are echoing on my phone. How both are open. How both are open, no idea. You might be able to mute an app. Yes, as I was about the comment thing when it comes to moderating. If I get to do this more in the future, and I'm probably going to, let's be honest, it's me, I can be monitoring my chats and picking out people who seem like they're strong, warrior type people. And I can be like, and you become a moderator, and you become a moderator. Oh, and it looks like you bully the bullies, and you become a moderator. Love that. I have plans. In the 5 minutes, in the less than 10 minutes I've been doing this, I already have 5 plans and 4 ideas and 3 business ideas and 2 creative ideas, none of which will probably start right now. But hey. Technology, especially in the modern age, is so weird. You think you understand it, and it turns out you don't. Also, I can monitor my chat. Can I monitor the chat? Hello? Chat. And I just liked my own live. That's nice. That's great. No. Also, we're at 1.6k likes, guys, on the clock one. We don't need to... 1.7? We don't need to... I'm camera shy. We don't need to. I can't finish that sentence. We just don't need to do it. That's why we're doing this. We're working on the lack of camera shyness. Not that we're never gonna have that, but hey. Can you believe, if I'm not mistaken, technically, as I live and breathe, because I'm pretty sure I still have a pulse, we are on episode 105 of the Digital Quill podcast. Thank you. You do the same thing I do when I'm on a live. That's perfect. Seeing how many likes you can get in a certain amount of time. I will tell you when the 10 o'clock timer starts. We have about something seconds. Or 10-minute timer. So we can count from minute 10 to minute 11. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Start counting now. It's 10 minutes. I'll let you know when it's 11. How much can I talk in a minute? Can I say 400 sentences in a minute? I'm not counting that, but is it possible? And yes, you're right. It is a good finger exercise. really got to be careful here with what I was about to say, because this is technically supposed to be a general audience friendly episode. Yay! Yay! Yep, general audience friendly. So I don't have to create red tape for no reason. Fantastic. Okay. Good point. And I just might if I remember. You'll have to remind me. Send me this exact episode clip. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Or if you're good at creating clips. I don't know. Are there options to create clips of things in, like, as a viewer? I need to watch more Twitch videos and streams. Yeah, there are needs. But there are only so many hours in a day, and if I schedule everything, will I ever have time for me? But if it's all for me, to be able to do the thing, existential crisis, that's my problem. Interesting. What does that do? Or what is it supposed to do? What is the function of exclamation point clip? 703 likes in 1 minute. Jeez. Oh, dang it. I missed the 11 minute. The minute and the 11. You know what I mean. You were there. Ooh, do we have a battle going on in the Clock app live chat? I think we have a battle going on in the live clock chat app something English word. Sometimes allows fans to create a clip as it happens, but usually alerts when it does, so don't think it did. Where would the alert pop up? Nope. Wait, my channel? The more the merrier. 3 months ago. Okay. I need to clear my notifications more. I was actually going to go with I don't know how to use chopsticks very well. The other day, I literally just figured out how to pick up food for the first time without it falling and creating a mess. It was not successful, but I'm thinking with button mashing and strengthening these horribly inept being things attached to my hand, maybe I will master the chopstick and will not look like an idiot when I travel across the many lands to Japan. And much ocean. There's a lot of ocean between here and there. You also have chopstick problem? I'm not alone? Thank God. Thank God. Because truthfully, anytime I go out and eat with someone who really knows how to chop them sticks, I'm just sitting there like, what else can you do with your magic hands that I cannot? Because you can feed yourself with sticks. I have to use my fingers. Adding a head or a head count when adventuring to Japan. Yes. I have friends, a couple of friends, who are also trying to create their own businesses like myself. I love networking. And, their goal is kind of the similar goal to mine. Technically, I didn't have the goal for when I reached my first mill. But they have a goal, and I think I might adopt that for myself, because the first goal when you reach the first mill is taking you and all your business associates to Japan. That was one of my business friend person's goal. Same. If we can somehow get the Digital Quill Media to be an empire, the first million we make, whoever helps me get there, we're all going to Japan for a month. Because I don't want to have to come back here for a while. I'd like to experience an island life for at least 30 days. 30 days of eating sushi and exploring the grass and high noon at tea, and I have it planned now. I have aspirations that involve taking all of us to the top. All of us. You have a good morning as well? Do you mean salmon sashimi? Or nigiri? Well, of course they're coming. It would be an absolute dream to be able to help people get to experience things, because like that's kind of the point of human experience and human life, is to experience things. And I know people are like, go travel on your own, go do this on your own. Here's the thing, and I literally had this conversation the other day with someone, I can't remember who. We are gonna go as a group for financial costs and just safety reasons, but if someone is like, hey, I would like to go do this thing on my own, they're like, that they can tell the friend group that they know that's also their friends and family, and they can go to the strange lands to go do the strange things that they want to go do by themselves. That is a form of solo traveling. You can solo travel while in a group. Just let the group know. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you guys here on my lives understand what I'm saying? Because truthfully, I do. I love the idea of solo travel. Hello. But I also like the idea of being able to and have the chance to experience things with the people I love and see their eyes light up full of wonder and awe and be like, oh my God, my mind is so blown because this experience is crazy. I've said that stuff myself. I want you to be able to say it. Thank you for understanding. I want you to be able to say it too. So like, yeah. Whoever is like, you should only solo travel, I'm like, good for you. That is a great mindset to have. Some of us don't want to do that. I need to figure out the Twitch clip thing. I should take notes because I will probably forget some of the stuff. But the thing is I will remember the important things that are already on my mind anyway, so maybe I don't take notes. Because what would I even take notes over that I'm not currently seeing? Good point. Good point. Plans, I've been thinking, gonna get you on the D&D game and promote you, and we'll figure it out from there. Yes, I do need to get with you about that, actually. Yes, D&D. I have not played that yet. I would like to, so this will be an opportunity of a lifetime if we can actually make this work. The amount of games I have witnessed, though, from third-person storytelling, first-person storytelling, from people who told the stories of their campaigns, a bard? I can be a bard. I can be a really good bard. I will be a fun bard. I will be a chaotic bard. I will be a bard that's also a quiet bard. I will be the bard. I'm really glad I have that monitor, but there is no activity there, so that's great. The only activity is here, which somehow works, because it's still part of the podcast episode, which we're at 20 minutes. Heck yeah, okay. Also, thank you for the 7.8k likes. Jesus Christ, you guys are just tapping away, aren't you? How strong are your thumbs? Do your thumbs have abs or something? Wait, which fingers are we using? Because for me, it's my thumbs and maybe my index. I'll wait for responses. Tapping and cleaning. Bless you. I should technically be cleaning right now, but I looked at my calendar, saw that I had a live scheduled at 9, and I'm like, dang it. If it's in the calendar, it's law. You're watching this through your laptop? Cool. What do you think I should tackle first, laundry or dishes? For you, what is the hardest task to do, laundry or dishes? There used to be a way to swipe and see the comment. What if I go this way? Nope. You failed me, clock app. You failed me. Good job. I have laundry that I started that is currently sitting on the floor of the laundry room because I didn't finish it. And the roomie had to do it or do their laundry. So floor of the washing room. And then there's a pile of laundry in my dirty hamper. And I have to organize the ever-living heck out of the laundry that I haven't put away yet. Because I haven't. I also have to vacuum, so you are correct. Laundry is a good one to start because you just start it, walk away, and come back when it's done. Hopefully. Please tell me we all hand wash our dishes. We all hand wash our dishes, right? We don't let the machine do it. I have gripes with the machine, clearly. Yes. Except you would probably have a dishwasher if you could, huh? Please say no. Even if it's not, even if you're lying when you say no, please say no. Because I have beef. I have beef with the dishwasher. It's not a dishwasher, okay? You are putting your dishes, all grimy and stuff, probably from a couple of nights ago, inside a box. Granted, the hot water is really hot because they do come out steaming, but you're putting it in a box. You can't see what's going on inside the box. Little gnomes could be coming in and cleaning your dishes for you. You don't know. You don't know what's going on inside the box. But something is. And sometimes dishes don't come out clean. Why? And unless I'm super freaking lazy or super tired, my dishes, when done by hand, always come out clean. Every single time, unless I am tired or lazy. But the box. More times than I can count, it has produced unclean dishes, even with pre-rinsing. The box does not clean anything. To be fair, kids' dishes are a little bit more friendly when it comes to dishwashing because of the type of material that they're made out of for little tiny hands that don't want to slip and break things. That's adorable. We now have adult appliances for children as part of their home setups. I miss having an easy bake oven. So if the box is not clean, the dishes will not come out clean? Is that what I'm understanding with cleaning it once a week? The box? Yeah, I need to figure out a way to put the comments on here. I think I did once. What happened? Is that why people's dishes aren't coming out clean? From the box? Because we are not cleaning our dishwashers? Dishwashers need to be cleaned. Why? Why does a device of which needs to be cleaned need to be cleaned itself? Can't it just clean itself while it's cleaning other things? Seems like a poor design. Seems like a really, really bad design. 8.5. Whoa, guys. Gonna need you to put your finger guns away. Those are dangerous. I think I'm funny. That's one of my problems. I think I'm funny. I make myself laugh, so that counts for something. Washing machines need cleaned once in a while? Really? No one taught me that. They needed home ec in school. I swear to every holy being on the planet and every single religion and philosophy and spirituality possible, they need to bring back home ec, because washing machines need to be cleaned too. No one taught me that. That would explain the clean machine option on the washing machine, but no one taught me that. There isn't like a 10-minute video that you get that just pops up out of nowhere from the ground and was like, you just purchased a washing machine today. Congratulations. Thank you for your $70,000 purchase. Here's your video tutorial on how to use it. Congratulations, you purchased a washing machine. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. This isn't the future. I mean, it is. Huh. No, Mars, don't go there. Don't do that. Don't go down. That's why I don't go down rabbit holes anymore. They're all in here. All of my rabbit holes are in my head. Oh, God. No. That is definitely a mental illness if I've ever heard of one. Now, can the random knowledge in your head teach me how to clean a washing machine? I do. And I am appreciative of your rabbit holes. I need a holy cleansing, maybe a confessional, and yeah. Okay, cool. That will be one of 400 million tasks that we accomplish with our time together. I have many for if and when we do finally get to travel to one of the other's lands. 8.5. No comment there. Good. Let me check Facebook for funsies, because I'm here. And why not? Every time I come back, there is at least one notification. Are you painting metallic strawberries? Was a comment I just read. No. I see. I'm running social experiments on my Facebook because I don't use it often. And I've learned a few things. I friended a lot of musicians. A lot of musicians. So many, as a matter of fact, that I pretty much have the ability to create a band of any type, including an orchestra, probably. That's kind of crazy, honestly. But the fact that I am friends with so many musicians is not really an accident. I love music. Testing. Yes. OBS can still hear me. Good. Good. 8.8. Stop it. Stop breaking your fingers. Have we already made it half an hour? Wow. I was hoping it was 15 minutes, but half an hour. Nice. I've definitely consumed too much sugar recently because I'm all puffy in the face. Oh wait, there might be another reason for that too. Girl to girl, how many girls do I have in the chat right now? Or at least ones that are people, humans, who are... You are indeed a gamer. Minecraft. Are you streaming tonight? Also, you should probably post in the streamers chat on Discord when you post. Because I know you're in the Discord. And I know you stream. And let's be honest, as much as I love every single one of us that are currently in the community, we're all crickets. We are silent foes. We're not even foes. We're just silent fools. We're silent fools. You probably won't get anyone to watch from the chat, but it would be nice to post. And I actually get notifications for that group. I turn off notifications for almost everything else. Almost. Because I check it anyway. I compulsively check things. English language. It would be great if I could do that. Do you also have the notifications for the app itself turned off? Holy heck. We have Forging Thought. Why, hello. Hello, it's nice to see you in the YouTube lands. Or, not the clock app and not the gaming streaming app. Can't use names here because I guess platforms don't like that. I am working on some ways to make notification receiving not so overwhelming. And by doing stuff like minimal exposure therapy, keeping notifications on for certain things at certain times to kind of learn. Also, you got a notification for me going live on you, not the other ones. Good. At least those apps are good for something. 9.4k likes on the Clocky app. Nice. Thank you. Apparently that's supposed to help my reach. It is 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how many people are currently doom scrolling on TikTok. You got the Twitchy notification. I see. So these apps are good for something. I am alright. How are you? Forging Thought. As a matter of fact, guys, 1 second. Can't zoom in. But I can zoom in on this. Sort of. I will have a better setup one day, I swear. Probably both simple and elaborate. Forging thought. Are you asking me? Or are you asking the humans, of which you can see on your end and I cannot see on mine? Love the baby gate in front of the shelf. Ah, yes. Technically, that was called the kitten gate. It didn't work very long. It's also really funny to see tiny little fuzzy potatoes managing the leap of a lifetime. I miss kittens, and I feel like if I could just permanently foster only kittens until like 6 months, that'd be great. Wait. One of your kiddos is climbing out of a window. You might want to go fix that. I see. Well, thank you, Forging Thought. You missed it earlier, but you are definitely a human being who would end up becoming one of the moderators. Moderators? Moderator? You know what I mean. I hope. So yes. Thank you for being my street team. I appreciate that, actually. I love the whole like street team energy. It's one of my favorite things to actually do for people. Ooh, story time about street teams. So when I was, let's see, probably like, I want to say 9, I got a game called Rock Band Unplugged. And it was the only version of Rock Band I played. Yes, I know. A PSP handheld version. It's great. And I learned what a street team was through that game. And they're pretty much the people. They're kind of like promoters in a way, but they kind of like get ticket sales and like get the people pumped. And it's something I've always kind of wanted to do myself, was like be a street team or promoter for other musicians or just people in general, because it's like, who wouldn't want a hype man? Come on, like everyone needs at least one cheerleader, and if it's yourself, then it's yourself sometimes. But sometimes in comment sections far away on apps that I cannot name today, those puzzle cubes, they are not mine, but they are fun. I almost feel like in order to do this, I should have also had my camera on for the live. Next Wednesday, we'll go live here, and we'll go live here, and we'll go live there. And this will be also this. Hold on. For those who are on the Clicky Clocky app, Clicky Clocky. See what I did there? Yeah, I think I'm funny. That's my problem. I am using my camera that I normally use for the podcast as my tripod to hold my phone, so you guys can see me and they guys cannot. Brilliant. Hey, thank you. The Clicky Clocky app just said I am kind of funny. Hold the phone, Forging Thought. Street team promoter work was a nightmare during the early 2000s into the early... What do you know about that? Were you a street team promoter? Please tell me you were a street team promoter, because that is 100% going to be another episode that we do together. Waiting anxiously on the edge of my seat. Three social workers today, Tiff? Let me text you after this live. I'm so sorry. Also, being a street team promoter with social platforms is 100% easier. Working as security in bars and as a DJ, I had to promote for the venues. Yo. That explains some things, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I have some friends who do security detail for venues. And that's part of their job, technically, is promotion. Secrets seem to find their way out the dark all the time. What was your funnest part, or the funnest part? No, that's a podcast quote. This is a podcast. What the heck? Well, since we're here, what was the craziest thing you experienced while being a street team performer or promoter for the bars and venues back in the day? Things just got spicy here, Clocky app. Go read the YouTube comments. Also, we have about 20 minutes before I end this, guys. Just guys, gals, and humans and beings and fae folk. Because I also do have chores. Oh, and a gym appointment, that's right. Got to get my gains in. Moment of silence for those who are still typing out messages. Getting in free to live events to promote, walking to the backstage to hand out later and some flyers was fun. Yes, that actually sounds fun, because that's like very people-centric. That's cool. Court in 6 days, expected, plus side all getting done at once instead of 3 different worker visits. Honestly, yeah, 3 birds, 1 stone, although that's kind of dark. 3 pies, 1 spoon. Yeah, 3 pies, 1 spoon. Sometimes I look at myself and I think, what goes on in that girl's head? What is kinship foster? Is that when you're fostering within the family unit? Or not like the family unit, but like the relatives? That would technically mean that she kinship fostered me. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if that's what it was called, because different states. Covered in tattoos, being a bodybuilder and having a mohawk, plus I could do public speaking. I was told to wear the venue shirt and I would go with 2 of the bartenders wearing the venue's swag. Nice. Or I guess swag. Basically selling the venue through, hello, fellow party people. Hey, they call that the life of the party for a reason. Yes, just like Child Protective Services is no longer called Child Protective Services. CPS went to Department of DCS? Department DSC. What is it currently? You might know better than me. Also, why did we need the name change? I guess kinship foster care compared to what it could have been might be completely different and make more sense legally, but hey. least the kittens, chittens, CHITENS, chittens. It's Child and Family Services now, so CFS. Interesting. DHS, Department of Human Services. Don't you just love all of the bureaucratic red tape that consistently has names and departments changing heads and divisions and problems and issues and oh my gosh. No. That's probably not a bad thing. It's expanding to other programs. But at the same time, I can't imagine how much the system itself has changed. Because, like, I remember the problems from 20 plus years ago. The Master Rasputin, yes! Hello, my friend, how are you? I like how Forging Thought and my friend Tiff literally pretty much said the same thing. Yay. At lunch, heavy work day. Heavy work day? Like, as in, are you having a bad day, or it's just a lot of work to do today? Are you okay? I was trying to get in contact with adult services, like adult protection services, because apparently that exists too. There's adult and child and senior. Interesting. At the hospital, you deal with human resources or services. Is that pretty much the, like, civilian version of human resources? Be safe, have a good day. I'll message you soon. You are correct, Tiff. Everything is indeed abbreviated. Now, my question for you, Forging Thought, is this. How often do you see people actually trying to just do a job versus people who are there for a purpose because they care? If that makes sense. I shall read your response. Also, this is a 10-minute warning. 10-minute warning. I will be ending the live in 10 minutes. Did I miss any comments? No, doesn't look like it. Not there, not there. And oh hey, there's one. Yes, you will be folding laundry in 10 minutes. I expect a text of a picture of at least 3 shirts folded. 3. If you can do 3, that is a lot more than I can do. my t-shirts. You know, I'm not going to air my dirty laundry out on camera, even though I do all the time anyway. This is just one where I don't. Interesting. I know what the candy stripers are. My mother was a candy striper. I've considered becoming a candy striper myself. However, there's other places I'd rather volunteer. Me and hospitals have a unfortunate history. Three to 5 shirts. Also, you could probably also teach me how to fold effectively. Many of the people who volunteer in oncology because they're furthering studies in medical practice future. The hospital does have what's called candy stripers, through which is considered another type of volunteer. Giving free time isn't as common these days with the economy being as it is. Yeah, that's true. Most people would like some form of paid incentive because they have to pay bills and put food on the table. I am glad that I am not glad in the sense that it's a good thing that you don't like hospitals either, Tiffany, because that's kind of why I don't really like them either. Watched my dad kind of exist in one. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure most of my 5th and 6th grade years of school were spent in a hospital. When I wasn't at school and I wasn't doing chores at home, because mother was busy, it was in the hospital. Hospitals have such a weird energy. Like, I don't know how many of you are sensitive to energy or energetically sensitive. Whatever. But, like, when you walk into a hospital, doesn't the energy in the air kind of feel constricted? Like, it doesn't move much. That's a lot of loss. Hug. Hugging. Air hugging. I remember the day that your hubby Will had the brain surgery. I'm really glad he's doing better now. He is doing better now, right? I've been meaning to text you guys. I'm sorry. I've been, as someone in this live group would say, distance gremlining. I can't speak. 6 minutes. 6 minutes left. Distance gremlining from various things while also being a part of various things. My spoons don't spoon. Good. On the physical therapy part. None of us should have jobs. I'm kidding. Folding hot blankets and wrangling equipment is the number thing I tell everyone helps, because it really does. I think we should just be doing things that benefit our neighbors and people regardless of, like, pay and stuff. Because, like, money is dumb. And this is going to be the least intelligent conversation I could have. My apologies. But I will have to look at that, because that sounds adorable. Oliver trying salmon for the first time. Let's see. That's why I think volunteering work needs to come back as part of a normal thing that we're taught and we're teaching people to do, 'Cause, like, doing something just for the love of doing it and the need of doing it are, like, kind of two very special human skills. So, like, this is probably just me speaking. But, after a long day of doing, like, physical work where I had to do something with the earth or, like, build something in service to a community or a group of people, nothing feels more satisfying than slightly sore muscles, being tired after putting in good, honest, like, work that isn't just meaningless, if that makes sense. It was with the earth, it was for the people, it was something, and yeah, sure, some of it was volunteer work, but, like, experience gained is enough of incentive sometimes, or at least it should be, because, like, without knowledge, you wouldn't be able to help. That was slightly a tangent. I'm tired. There's 3 minutes left of this episode. And my nose is so dry. Why? Oh, I know why. Sunburn. Any comments, questions, or concerns for your host before I hit stop streaming and stop recording? If not, I shall see you guys next Wednesday. Probably with camera on all platform. You will talk to me before then. I have some salmon videos to watch. Minutes. 2-minute timer. No pressure if you have nothing to say. I hope everyone here has a good day, a safe day, a happy day, if that is a possibility, and I hope at least one thing makes you smile. For once, my brain is quiet. There is nothing going on up in here. It's sometimes scary when it does that. The frick? What? It's scary when my brain does the whole silence thing, because I'm used to it being so loud and noisy and chaotic and everything happening all at once up there. I might actually need to figure out why it's quiet. Maybe it's food related. Sleep related? 3 screens staring at me related? Hello. Alright. We have seconds remaining before I get out of here. And have to plug my phone in. Also 10.1k likes. What the heck, guys? Thank you. I said food and my stomach started growling. Sigh. And that is my time. I hope all of you have a great day, a safe day, a good day, a funny day, a day. Be safe, and as always, humans of Earth, always keep going, Don't stop. Keep going. Don't stop. And don't forget to breathe. Bye. The heck? Come on. End now? Yes.